this is Sam, and we are here at Capital City Ciphers by, what is it, Msunduzi Library? That's what it's called.
It's the Bessie Head Library in Msunduzi Municipality, Umgungundlovu District, Pietermaritzburg City of Choice, the capital of KwaZulu-Natal, and the God-given place of the world.
What a fucking introduction, except. But anyways, man, we're just gonna start off with with Capital City Ciphers.
Yeah.
What is that? When did you guys start that? You know?
Okay. Capital City Ciphers, right? Let me hold this thing nicely so it doesn't make distortions. Right, Capital City Ciphers. Capital City Ciphers is an epitome for understanding what hip-hop originates from. It's a street cipher where artists, potential artists, and also up and coming artists wanna express themselves, also want to learn better how to unite with people, and then also share off an energy that comes from a constant. Because hip-hop is like that. It creates a constant energy, and that constant energy is always upliftment. So if rappers feel down, the cipher is always the place to come where you can get uplifted. But it's not a place for whackness, it's a place for learning. You see, it's like a school, but it's a free school, and it teaches only about freedom and how freedom comes from within. Before we can think of freedom being a place where you don't see no prison bars, no, you got to first think about, are you free inside yourself? Can you stand over here and start shouting out a couple of words and not worry about people looking at you and worrying about what you're saying? As long as you have that freedom in you, that freedom becomes part of the energy, and it rolls off, and it becomes a motivation for others to also want to do this.
Yeah, no, I see, man. It makes a lot of sense, because I like to think of myself as a rapper, and that shit is hard. It's hard when you overthink. You're thinking about, oh, this person's probably thinking I'm whack. They're not reacting. You check, but when you get over that, like when I first came here with you guys, I felt that feeling of family.
Yeah.
After that, you check. Yeah. After those fears and that rockiness, you check. I spat 1-2 verses. I was like, no, this is home. Check.
Yes,
and ever since then, you might not have seen it, but I've grown. I've grown lyrically.
Yes.
So I can say Capital City Ciphers is doing its thing.
The training ground.
Yes, it's doing its thing.
And then, right, so Capital City Ciphers consist of Pietermaritzburg, the capital city, and it's a cipher. But when it comes to the integral parts of Capital City Cipher, it consists of 3 people: myself, Jay Stone, and Ngoba. And with the 3 of us, we each have an element of interaction, making sure that the cipher stays on point. Ngoba with the recording of the videos, Jay Stone with the multi-diverse attitude towards performance, and then me with the educational part, trying to bring us to learn how to, take part in this thing and how to be a part of this thing, so that basically we're not a platform, we under the platform. We hold the platform up for others to get on, as 3 of us. If you find individuals like Jay Stone on his own, or Ngoba on his own, or me on my own, then we are the platform. But when we're together, we hold the platform up so others, and we only hold the platform up if you can step on it. You see, because what we do over here, we don't want us to mimic freedom. Because when you mimic freedom, you literally incarcerate others. You see, and that's why we're so vile and so like direct and so intellectually dangerous at the cipher, because we want you to be the best version of yourself without forcing you to be the best version of yourself.
I know that's some real stuff. And I can see how each person plays a vital role in this whole thing.
Yeah.
And for how long have you guys been doing this now?
I'm rapping for about 15 years, say 16 years, 16 years unorthodoxly, but about 13 to 12 years orthodoxly, where I've taken a great interest and also like a massive focus into going deep into this hip hop. But with the ciphers, we used to do the ciphers here. Like ciphers over here, I mean, everyone in Pietermaritzburg knows. You want a cipher? Go check by the library. So the ciphers have always been around here. It's just that for the past year, going for nearly 2 years now, we've been really serious at creating the cipher platform where people can come and actually from here you get recognized and you can go out. But like I say, if you work here, you can't expect to be better somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we push competition here. I mean, we've got a Ngoba with his direct attitude towards the rap. He ain't mincing words, he ain't, twisting lyrics around. He's telling you straight what it is and how it is. And then you got J Stone who can appeal to your sensitive side. And then, well, obviously me, I blow your mind up because I want you to think. I don't want you to stop thinking. You must always be thinking, because as long as you're always thinking, there's always thoughts. And if there's always thoughts, there's always creation.
That's very powerful. That's very powerful. And you know what I found interesting when you said it is you spoke about unorthodox and orthodox.
Yes.
And then you also spoke about teaching people what this is about, how to do it, what are the rules, whatever. I want to get into a little bit of that, because what is the difference between artists now, because they feel like they can rap, they are rappers, artists now, and the MCs back then, the rappers. What's the main difference?
The main difference is that the guys back then did it because they were passionate about what it was as a culture, whilst today anybody can rap. As long as they have the rhyme and rhythm, like everybody's rapping now. The problem is that today there's no passion behind it. There's adjustment or adaptation to trend. You see, so now when you adapt to a trend, when that trend dies, now you gotta change up your style again. Whereas when you're passionate, you as you are can perform anywhere, you can do your rap anywhere, anytime, and it'll still sound the same as the first day you did it. And it'll still sound the same as the first day you did it. So what this is really about is that there's a major imbalance with the corporatization of rap and then the culturalization of rap. The the cultural part in South Africa hasn't really taken much of a flight yet. It hasn't taken off yet. It's only because of the mass resources that corporate has. So they will only portray what corporate wants to hear, and corporate only wants to hear what. Can you sound like this person? Can you sound like that person? Can you rap like this person? As opposed to, let's hear you and let's hear your substance. Let's hear where you coming from. That's I think that's the major thing. Essence is the major difference.
That's true. Because all of the time we speak about it with J Stone that these corporate companies or record labels, a lot of the time they just, you're a puppet. They tell you do this, like that, like this, like that, and they control a lot of what's going on.
Okay, what I would say is that you become a puppet, but only by consent. Because what you're doing is you're doing rap so that people like you. You're seeking attention. So they're gonna come and say, "Yo, I see you've got a great following, and you've grabbed enough attention." Now, from a business marketing aspect, you look at it as, okay, I'm going to sign you in as a product of our company, and then you broadcast what we advertise through your platform or through your following. And as long as you do that, then you bring the attention of your followers to our company. So it's an agreement, it's a consent thing, which is what is a fallacy, because these artists don't understand the integral parts of this consent. You're giving consent not just for you promoting a product, you're giving consent for your entire intellectual property to be controlled by a corporate faction. Whereas you stay free, your intellectual property belongs to the people, belongs to the universe, And because it belongs to the universe, even the corporate comes under you. So they work for you now. As opposed to now when you go in and you're going to go and sign deals where now you seeking the attention. So yeah, we're going to give you the attention. We're going to make sure that you boom, but you're going to do what we tell you. You see?
It's unfortunate. It's
Very,
unfortunate.
very.
You got something to say? Because I wanted to also ask,
Yes, Jack.
when did Jay Stone, when did you start? How you got into this?
How I got into this, sure. You know, when I think back, this is even way before 2013. You check, can go back into 2009. Yeah, 2009. In 2009, now this got to do with me being in standard 8. Yeah. Standard 8, going to grade 11. Now in that time, what I was seeing, this is where I saw rap now. You check. And how I saw rap is when I came to school, and every first break I used to hear someone banging a door, sir. And this is happening in a corridor, sir, banging this door, homie. When I go there to the corridor, I'm seeing there's a crowd of people there. This nigga's hitting a beat with his ruler and his pen, making it sound perfect, bruh. Making it sound like an instrumental's playing. This is how good he is, cause this,
There were some O's that
Hey, bro.
their beatboxing was
bro.
insane.
Cause now, this nigga plays drums by his church.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying?
that's a nuts.
So now, when it comes to him doing that, it's simple for him. So now, while he's doing that, you get another older that just come and freestyle. And he's a huge Snoop Dogg fan. You check, his name is Chua. You check, that was his nickname. You check, but his real name was Brendan. You check, yeah. So now this, he'll just start freestyling while the soul's banging on the door. And I'm standing there with my school tie, my jersey. I'm like, yo, I'm amazed by the shit, bruh. I've never seen this here. Because I know Daggy Fresh doing a beatbox with his mouth and someone standing beside him that's gonna be rapping. So now when I came there, I'm checking someone's doing a beat on the door. And there's someone that's rapping. I'm like, yo, how's the transition? You know what I'm saying? So it entertained me, you check. And I always liked rap ever since a young age because the radio was my best friend. It's just keep the radio close to me, listening just to FM, but waiting for a hip-hop song to play, bruh. So now, when I saw that in school, it gave me the idea to say, well, alright, if you want to approach rap, this is the way to try and do it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I asked him, hey, how do you freestyle like that? He's like, I use a simple word, Jay. Just simple words, just to put it together to try and make sense. Because if I use the big words, Jay, I'm gonna talk nonsense. You see, so I would use a simple words just to get by, you check. So he used to do that, so I used to catch it from here and there, and then you'll have now another guy, Autumn. When that nigga there used to rap only his verses, you check, but memorized very well, brother. Man had over maybe about 10 verses in his head, maybe even more than 15 verses. Memorized, sharp, that they can do it, you know what I'm saying? So I'll wait for the right beat to get played in the corridor, getting banged on the door, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you check. So you'll just wait for that right snare hat, you know what I'm saying? And then he'll just come through. Make it look like a show, bruh. Then the principal will always come, Mr. Rampol, hey, what's going on here? What's going on here? You're making noise in the corridor. Everyone out. This used to happen every single time in school, bruh.
By the way, shout out to Mr. Rampol.
Shout out to Mr. Rampol. That's my principal. I will not lie. As now time's going by, I'm like, hey, I wanna try this here, you check. So I started listening now to the Dr. Dre's, the Snoop Dogg's, the Tupacs, the formulas now. Going now into the formulas and even to the R&B time, the 2000s R&B time when it had and all. So I've been listening to real rap and mixed with R&B. That's why when I'm ciphering, you see that style in a freestyle. You get what I'm trying to say? But I'm not saying that you're gonna hear R&B song I'm trying to do on a boom bap beat. No. When an R&B beat plays, then I'm gonna do that style. But if a boom bap beat plays, it requires boom bap. Now niggas wanna just come and approach a boom bap. Sometimes they don't even know how to approach a boom bap. You need to know, bruh. That's the only way you will enter in the door. Because the door is always open. But if you don't know how to enter in, that door closes. It just closes automatically. So now when I saw that, I was like, I'm gonna try rapping now. So then I started listening to the formulas, as we mentioned them. So then I started getting more inspiration. So I was like, let me write my first shit now. So I wrote my first rap. Yo, that rap there, but it wasn't really, I never had a topic, but it was saying its own thing. I got the power of knowledge, the next level is college. I'm not like some super sausage that you dumped in the cob. you check, it's just going its own way, you know what I'm saying? But it's, yeah, just having fun for knowing that I can do something of rap. At least something, write something, know what I'm saying? So then, in the same time, 2009, you check, my late friend, Jody Fenner. Hey, brah. That's my brother, my next door neighbor. That nigga there, his mother bought him a car, you check, just when he finished matric. It was a Fox, a white one. Now this nigga was obsessed with park. You know, that's how Ngob's obsessed with park, etc. That when I asked him, etc., you wanna try and write something, you check. Yo, them.
No, he wrote a solid verse.
He never even hesitated, you know what I'm saying, Chunta? You know the track there. He never even hesitated, you know, he was just like, we can tell. I tune right. So we're gonna go to Tyrone to go and record this in Imbali, Unit 13, Phase 4. Hey, we vibe there. We even got lost along the way. We had to ask somebody for directions. We check. Hey, so then they took us there and all that. So then we went to record the songs that we practiced together. You check, rehearsed and all. Even my one cousin today, that's a pastor. Because he's in that line, you know what I'm saying, in the church line. Bro, the verse that he wrote, but the song that I downloaded him, The Mentality Killer, he didn't understand that he had a mind for rap, bruh. He never understood that, bruh. Because even to the way he wrote it, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? He never understood that. So then, in that time there, 2009, I was coming across so many artists, bruh, that there are artists, but they're not sure, but they're sure. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. He wants to do it, but he's not sure, but he has to get other people to be in the same circle to make him feel like, okay, I'm sure, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can roll with the niggas to say, well, okay. Then we recorded the songs and all that, then we came back, but it wasn't a crew thing going back now. It was just a one-time thing. We recorded all those songs there that we practiced. After that, afterwards, I couldn't stop rapping, bro. After that time, I couldn't stop rapping, bro. 2010, 2011, then we went over there to the SS Got Talent audition in 2011 in Durban. Those fools that don't know about rap, those judges there that we had to come across there.
That's where you met the Bullet Man.
Yeah, that's where I met the Bullet Man.
The fastest rapper in SA.
The fastest rapper in SA.
Yeah.
The fastest rapper in SA. That's where we met the Bullet Man that time. So then afterwards we came back, so rolling with this guy named Ayanda. But his full name was Ayanda Mkhiz. Yeah, but his rap name was Solo. That nigga had a very smart brain, bro, for that game, I won't lie, very smart,
He basically,
hey.
I won't lie, even myself, he taught me song construction, how to actually
me too, thank you,
song.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Solo,
thank
I
you.
learned how to construct an actual song.
Bro,
with that, I never knew before that. I thought, hey, yo, you just grab the mic.
Yeah.
And rap. And then they cut it up according to a song.
Yeah.
No, that's all they can know. That's how you do it. You first write your lines on your page. You count your 16 lines, because that'll be your 16 bars. I was like, 16 bars or 16 lines? I've been rapping 40, 50, 60 lines.
Yeah, bruh, hey,
I'm
bruh.
doing no limit. This man, like, no. And then we add a hook, but the hook, this is how we add it. You make this sound, you make that sound, I'll make this sound. And then the three of us, yo, we freestyle songs with that man.
Hey, bro.
And that now basically constructed a pattern.
Yeah.
In my rapping, as far as I know. And then J-Stone, got the same thing from J-Stone, and he learned
Hey, bruh. I learned all that from him, bruh. Because even so, the first song that I done with him, I still can't believe it today, bruh. I just hope that this history stays in our hip-hop history book. Everyone got their own history book. We got our own history book, bruh. You know, bruh, for someone to write an entire song that's based on a conversation. Hey, except, bruh. He wrote the whole song in dialogue form. Then he was doing the entire thing in practice mode. And then pinpointing, you know, like just highlighting, Jay, that's your part. Then you answer me, Jay. Then I tell you, then you check. So he's doing that, you check. Then when we done the song, when I heard it, I was like, yo, hey, this is a genius, except. So I really got inspired from, bruh. I really got inspired from him a lot, bruh. So as the years went, hey, you know, like when you come out of school and all that, things change and all that, you know what I'm saying? But in his heart, you check, that they still can rap, you check. Because I saw it by him. You can't lose something that you showed us. That does not make sense, you know what I'm saying? And when we looked in you, we saw the thing in you, etc.
He told us he forgot how to rap.
What's a prank? What's a prank, Lobes, bro?
Decided I'm forgetting how to rap.
Aye.
So the say, okay, you know more rapping? He said, NX, I can't rap no more.
Hey.
But he obviously made his mind up about, you know, the life decision, the life road that he was
on.
So, you know, you can't knock anybody on any decision that they make, because in life, we all seek our own way to grow. But the highest gratitude I have for hip-hop, my hip-hop foundations, goes out to Solo.
Hey.
For the construction of a
song,
real
talk, even not me.
For adding substance to my music. I was rapping, and the dudes that I met, they were digging what I was doing, because they were like, yo, this is real hip hop.
Yeah, this is real, bruh.
Like, shout out to them as well. They from Sweetwaters. They also put me, you know, the first song that I ever done was Sweetwaters. These always put me in the front to say, well, hey, go this way. Yeah, so when I moved to Eastwood and I met up with J-Stone and Solo and all of them, things were a little bit more, a bit more edgier, because now I'm rapping with competition.
Hey.
But there's also on acting like competition. Me, I was like that in my mind and in my foundational stages. Like every other rapper's competition, it's me, I'm the greatest, everybody else is whack.
Hey,
you see, you know when you have an ego. But then you meet Oz and you're like, fuck, where have you been? You know? And then
hey, bruh. And you know that they were like what you, I'm telling like what you're saying, Chuntao. That's that mentality you had. Do you know where that mentality comes from? That mentality, it comes from the essence of the old rap, etc. A rapper had to be like that in order to protect himself, etc. Yes.
There was always a battle element. Take a walk, except.
But anyways,
Tupac.
We're gonna for a walk, but anyways, man, we're gonna go and get some attention on Morgan. The cameraman. Yeah, you know, he's not a man of too many words. He's not a man of too many words.
The man of the moment.
But when he does speak, no man, he spits knowledge, especially these days.
Of course, word, man.
Of course,
but yeah, man. Capital City Cipher members, how this all got off from your end, you know?
Hey, long time ago, man, you know. this is just something new here.
Yeah.
You know?
What we think Capital City Ciphers is new.
Yeah.
But PMB hip hop
The ciphers.
old.
Yeah.
The ciphers
Especially
is
the
old.
ciphers. They are
is
old.
Yeah,
They are
yeah.
the oldest thing.
Yes. You can go on YouTube and go and
Yeah.
check Huge Magazine, HUGE. Go and see there with a huge channel on YouTube. You're gonna find O's were ciphering here. They had no beards.
Yeah.
They don't have no beard, no mustache. He's been rapping.
Baby faces.
So as I was saying, man,
Yeah.
the cipher here is like it's the foundation
Yeah.
of PMP. That's why we call it Capital City Ciphers. Because even when like I'm a force, you know, and like by 98 we were rapping, but I wasn't even like focused on it because we had a certain projects at school. We had to like deliver, you know, and now we had to choose what we're gonna do. We were reading a book, it's English of course, you know, it's called Living Dangerously, you know. So we wrote on that book Living Dangerously, you know, and then we delivered the projects, and the presentation was us kicking rats in class, you know. That's what we chose, you know. Yeah, and that was then when I rapped and just left it like that, you know. And we actually got 80%, you know.
Hey, shout out to the rap
Look at how school used to reward you for doing you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you know,
bruh.
exactly, you know.
And honestly, and as a rapper, I've found myself a lot of times, you know, in the school environment,
Yeah.
check, with other O's too, and also like teachers and whatnot, like tuning, hey, you have a gift, hey, you have
bro.
this, you have this.
Yeah, but that's where the literacy comes in. You know, we have to have
Your English teacher's proud when you rap.
Exactly,
He's like,
exactly.
listen,
Yeah.
look how he makes the synonyms and the antonyms.
Yeah.
Look, can you hear the similes?
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
It's coming
You know,
from, hey, bruh, it's coming from deep.
Yes,
in
we come
good
from
places.
townships, you know.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. So really
So yeah,
proud when
we're
they
not
see
suburban
that.
kids,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, we held it down like that, and then like, well, life doesn't go as how we wish, and we also like grow up in like not so good environments, you know. Fucked up some shit, you know. Got locked up. Then I came out of prison in 2006.
Shit, bro,
was
you've had a
still-
prison, dog.
There was still a Big Chill there, you know, a place called Big Chill. You know? 2006. Came there, kicking freestyles, you know, trying to change my life, you know, because I also rented a place called Acacia Park, the cheapest flats.
Acacia
Yeah,
Park.
the cheapest
hey,
flats, and it was new there, you know. I was supposed to go there because by my neighborhood they signed a petition. Some asshole signed a petition saying that they don't want me over there. Yet they're the ones who started with me, man, you know.
Oh.
You know, and it got rough in the streets and all this stuff. That's why I got locked, you know. So I came back, you know, and I had to like have a place there because if I had nowhere else to go. If I went back to Sobantu, the cops were gonna lock me up again, you know. Yeah. So I had to go there and live there, you know. And when I lived there, I heard that's University of KZN. There's a place called Big Chill, where hip hoppers came. There were many hip hoppers from Cape Town, Johannesburg, even abroad, you know. Guys from Zimbabwe, Nigeria, and all that stuff who came here to do their degrees, actually, you know. And so I met up with Cats. We're back working with him now, Supreme from Kukulesu in Cape Town.
Shout out Supreme, shout out Supreme.
you know,
Shout out Supreme.
So working with him now with the fella Sue, hooked up with Wizard, all that stuff, you know. You know, we rapped, you know. Yeah, the guys Sue, they're here from PMB, so we used to meet up in shows, do our thing. They did theirs, but we're all a collective because we are one.
Yes.
One thing about PMB hip hop history is that open mic determine who's gonna get known. open mic was the one that, if you go on to open mic, you had to go and deliver. You ain't coming with your songs. Open mic, the DJ's playing beats. You gotta grab that mic and flow, and that's what made PMB's hip hop so unique, because there was no isolation. It was like, yo, there's 10 rappers, we're all getting on the same beat, and we're all gonna spit fire. Check. The competition was heavy because they're also lyrical in Maritzburg. Maritzburg has got one of the highest intellectual capacities in hip hop. Because when we speak, we're speaking words that you have to use dictionaries to go and look up. We're speaking concepts, you have to look at dictionaries. Even you'd expect that they're from Joburg because it's such a huge hip hop area, and it's such a huge city as well. But there you're hearing us dissing each other. Yeah, you're hearing us that are we're ready to take your mind on a trip. Because we on a trip.
On this rap trip, you know.
Everyone has his own style, the originality. You'll never hear someone sounding like the next man here in Pietermaritzburg.
Yeah, I know, I like that.
So yeah, man, to cut the story short, then let's come to last year. Last year when I came here, I came and saw the fellas. I actually saw him on Facebook, Junta Kwazumkonto. And I thought that's the guys. I reached out to him and said, yo man, you're still holding it down there, because I know him. That
hosting the Ciphers.
Yeah. Even though they themselves had went away for some years, because life happens, you know.
Everything died down.
They went away from hip hop. They were just not here. This is where we gather. You know.
Well, actually, the reason is because the cops started worrying us. There was a lot of old sipping codeine and taking Xannies and selling drugs around the environments. So they chased us from here. We went to the side. They chased us from the side. We went across there. As you can see, they closed it off now. So everything just like vied off. But we were still doing these ciphers, off by chance ciphers. And then last year, in the beginning of the year, me and Chaystone, it's our first cipher here on the 3rd of January. And from then, almost every Friday, save a few for some mishaps that happened. But almost every single Friday we've been here. When Ngoba came that Friday after he saw the video, the Kwazam Konto video, in fact it was the Thursday the video dropped, and he tuned tomorrow we'll be by the library and all that. So he came here the Friday and we had a ball of a time. And from there magic started. You see, magic always has a starting point. Like nobody just does magic, it has a starting point. And that day, the Master Splinter day, that video, that day there was a magical moment, because from then became a global awareness on actual hip hop. From what I've seen online and all that, everybody's requesting now for that type of hip hop. Before that, the niggas were just posting all these trap dudes, but that time, everybody around the world, ciphers are popping out. So in a way, it was also like a setting stone. Other ciphers have been popping, all over, but it hasn't been in a way where it's getting the exposure. So we set like a certain setting stone for that exposure, because people started looking for the Kwazam Konto rapper and then found out, oh no, he's rapping by the library on the cipher. Oh, check this channel out. And then from there they're checking so now the algorithm was playing with a lot of people's phones, where it started suggesting, hey, check in inner city ciphers. Hey yo, check these ciphers. Hey yo, check those ciphers. Ciphers which have been going on for many years but haven't gotten that kind of attention. So in a way, we created a gravity pull to original cultural hip hop.
Yeah, I can see that.
Thanks to this man.
Oh, wait. Because I wanted to go into that a bit.
So
besides, because I know you do camera work. Yeah. But is that all you do? Is there more you contributed? You know what happened?
Yo.
Actually, I'm also a lyricist, you know, like the guys, you know.
Certified.
Actually, now I couldn't like manage many accounts on social media, you know. So I rather sacrificed my own accounts for us and created and changed my names of my accounts
My man.
to Capital City
Is that too, my brother?
so that I can be able to post what we are doing here, because I cannot log off and log on, and that's what it's
Yeah.
too much
Yeah,
work
it's too
for
much,
me,
it's too
because I'm not that person. So I said, if these guys gets exposed, I also gets exposed, and I don't mind being behind the camera because I'm not actually looking for fame or even fortune either. I'm just
He's looking
healing
for
my soul.
permanency in the culture like we all are. Where the culture says, we would not have survived if it weren't for most of these. The names as a part of the history of its survival.
Yes.
Because it was dying here.
Yeah.
It was dying. It was like, bruh, I mean, the wackest of rap music was coming out from here. And we were like, why do we even care anymore? Because look how dead it's. And then all of a sudden, no. This is what people have been needing.
I
Like,
like how you say that, because I had left rap a couple of years back because I was frustrated. I felt like, hey, look at what's loved. Fuck it. And these O's are not even thinking, here I am busting my brain for nothing. So
prime example.
and then when I see you O's, I'm like, no.
This is what you were needing.
Exactly. Like it's just in the right area.
Because it returns the drive. What has died is the drive. You used to want to be a star where I want to have my own car, I want to have a mansion. You know what? If I throw a party, whatever, everything must just be flowing. Right? But then the drive died when you saw what the expectation was. Now this is the thing. You don't know what to expect until you get it. What they were doing was forcing music upon the people from every angle, all distorting music. And that distorting music sort of cut your drive down, because now you are like, I thought there's like there's more to it. Now it's so simple. Anybody can become a star.
Anyone can become that, and that's what really bothered me. That anyone could now do my job.
You know,
I don't like that.
You know, based on that Kwazam Konto video that went floating around, people really thought that I was going to agree with a kind of system where I would sell myself short just so that I could live in that flashlight life that they are all explaining that I should get. Without realizing that there was way more to it. This man keeps reaffirming that to them, telling them, hey, you need to check nicely. This man is different, way different than you'll think. You know what I'm saying? So now people are like, wait, why? Why is it? So when they meet me, they would ask me, but why? And I would tell them, now they have a clearer understanding. So what I'm actually doing now is enlightening, because people are asking the question of why the darkness. So I'm like, no, because the light has been shunned. So you have to switch the lights back on. How do you do that? This is how you do it. You have to go against everything they believe can lift you up. Because there's no such thing you can believe lifts you up. If you know you're going to be lifted up, you're going to be lifted up. Period. If you're going to believe, then you're doubting. You check? So you're doubting that you're going to be lifting up, so you're going to have to live up to certain... Imagine this here. Trap music. Certain people listen to it, certain people don't. Hip-hop. Everybody of the era listens to it. Jazz. Everybody of the era. Blues. Everybody of the era. But trap music, only a small selective class of people are listening to it, and the ones who are listening to it, it's driving them to do certain things that lower their value.
As people, yes.
You see, so by having capital city ciphers, it's reaffirming, reinstalling, reaffirming. Listen, before all of that, you were you were this, you were that. You live by that. This is how you do it. From here, now you can go out there and let's see if they're gonna come against you. You're gonna have a shield over you, and what the shield is, I don't need the music industry. I go back to the cipher. Those old who juggle for the music industry can't come to the cipher.
That's true.
You understand?
And also because they're gonna get exposed.
It's real here. They cannot freestyle. That's why they will say Juntao is lying. He's not freestyling.
I couldn't believe
they
it.
don't understand. They don't understand that this thing can actually happen. You can think on the spots and actually deliver something dope, even doper than what they write, because all they write is nonsense. You know. At the end of the day, they get the money, got the money and stuff, all this. You sold your soul first.
Yeah.
And secondly, you won't live a million years.
Yes, and you know, it's
We're all
interesting.
dying soon. So the money won't count, my man. When it's all said and done, the money never counts. It's good to have money, it's good to afford, it's good to go wherever you want to.
But it will never count.
But selling your soul for it is a different story.
Exactly.
Because the soul is what you're gonna keep when you die, when the flesh dies.
Exactly, and you know what? A lot of people would associate selling your soul with like signing a contract or talking to the devil.
They don't understand.
They don't understand.
When you give consent to be used to manipulate, that is selling your soul. You're hoping to get something in return, but Jesus went to the mountain high and was confronted by the devil who offered him the world. And he said, I'd rather eat stones. I'd rather eat dry bread.
What's your name? I don't even know my name. I'm the one that tell me if I'm part of the game. Now you can see when I'll be splitting this middle of lane. My name is Jay Stone. How are you doing, baby? You said you rap, you crazy. I said, how can I be crazy when I rap on the microphone? Maybe I am. I don't want to split to a man. But baby, girl, cut the bullshit. I want to be your man. It's like, wait, stay away from me. I knew you are MC. I seen you on TikTok with moves and you down your talk a lot. What do we crazy? We just rap. That's the reason why we on every track. She's like, listen up. I don't wanna hear you're the album. It's an LP. Listen, baby girl, it's an LP. I can see in your eyes that you don't agree. Because you don't want to listen to hip hop. You only listen to rap shit. You need the hot. Listen up. You need something in your mind that's gonna make you grow. Listen up. I want you to know. You need new tracks. Listen up. I just want to tell you, of course, this is a place where we're going to go a week ago. Jay Stone is going in the character. Next minute, I jump on the caliber. The caliber never came back on microphone. Once he ran out of stamina. I don't even know, as I tell you, far from a 21 savage manager. Jay Stone, don't stop. This is where hip hop from the top. Capital City Cipher. Now you can see on the microphone when I keep a nighter. I am the igniter, the fighter, the igniter. When I stand right here. Right now, sirens are all on. That means I don't know what's gonna happen right now. What?
Calling out the animals, the flow is so tyrannical. These niggas think I'm practicing on these rhymes with my practicals, but they are all for actors. So I show them where I'm coming back with boom back. Bringing it back to make them show that they wanna afterwards. Now they getting stuck inside this world where they saying, damn, I started spitting this shit from the earth. And they saying, damn, dude, I'm here to make the world spin. Motherfuckers about to die before they burn. And they say they be learning like they in the school. Indoctrinated niggas looking like they living fools. On the microphone, they knowing that my rhymes are cryptic too. When I spitting, niggas say that it's the domain and it's true. So they know that I'm from kingdoms way beyond humanity. Moving through the streets and I don't follow propaganda. See, I came up in the game just to challenge all the fantasies. Pattern in any MC on the mic, it's a battle game.
Born from the sun and the moon. From the sun and the moon. I was born from the sun and the moon. From the sun and the moon. I was born from the sun and the moon. From the sun and the moon. I was born from the sun and the moon. Intergalactical space. Okay. Travel. When I get on my travel, I see the road is rough and gravel. As I go, I see who'll challenge. They couldn't challenge, the flow got no balance. Even though you're wearing a balance of coming back to the microphone, you don't have a balance. There's no change, sense that you make inside of your mind wrong events. As I go back to the microphone, I show them who I be. It's the MC, alienated as I be the MC of a dictionary. In the fiction, there is no prediction. My addiction is the rhyme addiction. When I rhyme, I take my time on mission. My mission puts me in the kitchen with the philosophy of rap to kill the competition.
Come on, but my niggas stay barking away, woo. Juggling floors and my niggas high at the roof. And now every time when I bite a nigga, I go woo. It's a freestyle, don't be confused and analyze and purize. Fuck around and know that we analyze. Shit,
I'm confused, I couldn't choose. No, I tried to choose, but I got confused. So I made up a con, pulled a bulb and got fused. Fused inside of a memory that MCs that will never ever see what's inside of me. Lyricists, the one that talk shit, but fuck around you getting shit. Freestyle, mastermiss, I'm coming back cause I am bad with this. Since Jason on the microphone, my rhymes is my habits. My habits, they dirty as I arrive on the cipher very early. Breaking hip-hop's house burglary. That's the reason why on the microphone you hear sirens, whoop whoop, emergency. When I strike on mics it gets worse. MCs they know I will never spit a verse. Never ever spit a verse when it comes to cipher. It's the energy that keeps the crowd hyper. Now I'm running with the shorts ready. All of a sudden I rhyme until my death and show these MCs. This is a day you will beat me, you will never make.
oh, we are hungry, they get crazy. When they put out, everybody knows they gotta pay. Every day they gotta lay. We been working every time and they know every day.
One more of the disaster. All past 9 years saying I pass rhymes just like a lost line. TikTok, niggas looking like they just cross rhyme. Plus is hip hop and we know we never stop. Surely if you come to my block, you better stop. Cause you see yeah, coming with the big block and all of my niggas back in the AK block. AK block, that's the AK non-stop. AK shot, and everybody's up. And they call in the cops, but the cops don't come. Cause the cops call on their fathers and their moms. Why they pay like they live? Now I wanna think about MCs on my left and my right. Now I wanna think to myself, when I left it was right. You left out the right. I left out the right, so I left when I thought it was right. When I slept and I thought it was right. I left on my right, I mean I slept on my left and my right got hurt because I slept kinda light. I used my right, so my left feels out of place. Cut both of my feet off because my arms wanna run a race. Since when does your arms can run a race? I thought it's the footwork. Nah, homie, this is motherfucking food work. Two y'all figuring it out, so get the fruits, bro. So you see, yeah, we thought it give them what the truth us. If they wanna move first, they better put the first leg, the right one. Otherwise, the left one get their first check. Truth down when I show y'all that this is what the first meant. When they say it's right, son, to write what your thirst. Let me choke on purpose, so get on a web service. Just to show these MCs I'm gonna rhyme purpose. When I the thirst and they say in a verse, you gotta obey it like Sprite. But I know when I'm right, whenever I slay it. Even though I grab my throat, I will still rap. All of a sudden I'm coming through, I come back. I pop your esophagus and I leave your body inside of a sarcophagus. These cats looking for you down with no rhyme causing astonishment. Thank you. Your astonishment standards, your other type of... I'm thinking about the colleges. I haven't been to college since the start of this. What I'm inside my mind, you y'all with opposite competence. The competence number that don't even know about to give it a say. You don't even know what the fuck are you saying? You're confusing my mind. Let me try and rhyme. No, son, I try and rhyme. This nigga got too much on his mind. Let me try the rhyme. Let me try and put it all in fucking one line. Mr. Junta waits, I'm trying to take my time. Nigga, on a line, nigga, just wait on it. There's no line at this. Fuck. What the fuck? What the fuck, nigga?
Oh, we crazy like that, don't know to be mad. We got to look for the bodies inside of the open bag, but we only got a little bit heads without toe tags. So who that, zoomed out, I'm bringing boom back, it's old man, but y'all want the new cat, but new lads, looking forward to that, making sure I can glue your cat. I pull back, the motherfuckers here. Deep pop, we got the skill, pop it and dunk it real. Now they say that this is one that they got it still, but it's no bucket real. And if you run it on one of those, it's a bucket feel. Giving energy to those who hardly got the order meal. It's tuned down when I'm showing you what the artistry. Now when it comes to the flow, you're so good artistry. I'm saying no when there's nothing that won't depart from me. When it comes to hip hop, I'm taking it off the top of me. And it's within the code. Messages never written, they say it is never me knows. I read your life spirit, they say that I am giving a life for forgiveness. So what we do on a daily basis. I say we love what we do on a daily basis. Love what we do. This elation, inspiration, motivation, collaboration can recreate the generation of hip-hop to innovate them, to elevate everybody's truth to the station of their frequency. Frequently they see it's me and you. Now you see what we here to do. No fear for me to give to you. There's only love if you on attention and you get your beat, my bro. You see, you down on the mic. I'm not personified. I give you a lot of words so you can go and glorify the God is life. You know when that we got this lock inside. It's J Stone and Blue Dog. We rock until we time out. Everybody's second there. This is our time now. Don't know that we have to feed our whole land with the rhymes out. We give it a freestyle. And sometimes people get high now. Cause we high now. They get that love what we do on a daily basis. We love what we do on a daily basis. We love what we do on a daily basis. We love what we do on a daily basis. Yes, I love what I do. We love what we do on a daily basis. Sing up and amazes everything around, and it keeps us going round. And we'll use one sound of the underground. We love what we do on a daily basis. We love what we do on a daily basis. We love what we do on a daily basis. We love what we do on a daily basis. Whoa. We love what we do. Make sure that it's tighter. Flip it, now flip it from your mind.
Ubay ka madako.
Yana.
Bani?
Yang M. Yana.
Okay. Kuluma with Mike.
Okay. I'm the king, I'm the boss, I could say push on cover, walking down to my cover, baby, foot to crabbing, Yaranyaki, Marana, Siga Bayasa, Bayabat, Darana, Yabanaka, Labashana, Teta, Sanu, Queen, keep it on the Maku, Queen, or the Kanu, Papu, Queen, down to Papu, was a big baby, and I didn't have to say the young Emus as a Kirichi and sisters and feet. Okay, talagang tanda no mga bagamtanga. Sudig ya banda na mga nugum landa. Asabi si kaya puto kulugum shada. Kumutulis baya sumubaba no mama. Sunig siya bantuan na piba sabi sulada. Sisubunak sasambong ano no wakdala. Labi no waksada. Yung kasi amilaya. Patuli amilawa. Sanagasing binimuta. Natanga siya buka. Piling telugum syuta. Labi ko na zumbuga. Nindugu izumbuga.
Once you have the mic in your hand, this becomes part of your head. So wherever your head goes, so does the mic. Okay? Wherever your head goes, so does the mic.